Hi there, this is James Swanwick, and you're listening to the Alcohol-Free Lifestyle Podcast, where you learn how to take back control over alcohol and live a life of health, wealth, love, and happiness.
Hi, I'm Arne. I am 99 days alcohol-free.
Congratulations, Arne. Well done. What was your drink of choice when you were drinking?
My drink of choice was always red wine. So I would come home typically after a day of work and have a glass of wine or two or three. So, yep.
And how was that impacting your life?
Well, slowly but surely you become more and more detached. I mean, I would wake up thinking about when I can have my first glass of wine. I'd go through the day and kind of get done with the day and kind of reward myself. And so, it's somehow I saw it as a reward, and that became my go-to way of escape, I guess, either from work or anything else going on in my life. That's how I kind of that was my drink and my reward for getting through a day of work or a week of work or a month of work or a year of work. So that's me.
Yeah. And so what was the moment or the situation that inspired you to finally do something about it?
I had done the 30-day challenge in 2017, I think January of 2017. I tried moderation and I fell back into kind of that process of just, the cycle. And so I really kind of really was drinking quite a bit in the last year and a half. And, I kind of woke up one day and it was in September of last year. And I just realized I really want to stop alcohol. I want to stop drinking. I had tried AA. I had done the 30 days and I said to myself, I really think I need more than the videos, the daily videos and the Facebook group. And so I'm going to give this 90-day challenge a try. I said it couldn't hurt. It couldn't hurt. So I went ahead and said, I'm going to do that. I need some accountability. The program gave me a little more structure than what I found with the 30-day challenge, which I needed.
What was that structure? What was the difference?
Well, again, once a week I have to meet. I met with a group call on Mondays. We kind of went through what worked, what didn't work with us. We kind of share our own experiences. We kind of learn from each other's. And then the weekly call with the coach. And so with Kevin, again, it kind of helps me set myself for the week. I think the individual coaching sessions just helped me kind of figure out where I was in the process, because the group calls, you've got people who just starting, from people who are finishing, and some people are in the middle. Some of their struggles are a little different than yours, but you kind of build upon it and you kind of identify where you see yourself in kind of this process. And so, I thought the individual sessions helped me focus on what I thought I needed to work on myself personally. And then the group calls just helped me kind of identify, I'm not alone. I'm with other people are helping. Other people are in my court. I'm in their court. And so that helped. It provided a weekly structure that helped.
And so what have been the results that you've generated for yourself in these 99 days?
Well, I'm 99 days alcohol free. And that's huge. I have not been this long without alcohol since I think before I started college. That's probably the biggest accomplishment. It's kind of made me a lot more present and more aware of who I am at work, with my family too. It's so funny, for a year and a half or 2 years, I've been drunk. And unclear. And so I think one of the biggest things for me is okay, I've stopped drinking. I've started looking around and seeing what I've maybe been ignoring, my professional life, as maybe even my personal life. And I just said, I don't need that barrier to help me figure out where I want to go. And so I think that's the biggest thing, is that I'm awake, that I'm clearer now than I was 90 days. Do I have a lot more to do? And is there other goals that I have for myself? I do, yes. But my focus the last 3 months have been really to be that free.
And so it feels what? how does it feel to be 99 days?
It feels great. I mean, I feel, I have a bad day and it's okay. It's a bad day. Physically, I feel great. And that's, that I haven't slept as well as I've slept in years. I feel great when I go to the gym. I feel much more than I ever felt when I was, drinking off and on and going to the gym to help recuperate or feel better about myself. I mean, I feel great. So some of the bad days aren't as bad and the good days are really good.
And what feedback have you got from people about these past 99 days being alcohol free?
Well, I mean, I think physically they see that I'm less bloated or less inflamed, I guess. Physically I have changed. My skin looks better. I have lost some weight. And so I think people see that. I think they see that I'm clearer at work. I mean, I'm much more responsive. I'm clearer in my directions and providing feedback and all that stuff that I have to do on a daily basis. And I think I'm just more present. And I think that's true in my personal life as well.
And what's your intention now, post 99 days as we're recording this?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any, it's funny. That's one of the big things you sort of got to think about as you finish the 90-day challenge. And I don't see I don't see myself drinking right now. And I don't have that urge. I also don't have the need to sit there and say another 90 days or I'm sure those milestones will come. I just don't have that urge right now. So I don't know how to describe it. I don't feel the need to do another 90 days. I don't plan to drink because I feel great. And every time I have a fleeting thought like, oh, it's Sunday afternoon and the house is clean and I'm, got a few hours, I'd slip right back into like, let's have a glass of wine and just relax. And the other day I was like, absolutely not. Like I got workout. I've got other things I can I'd much rather do.
Just a quick message from our show sponsor, Project 90, the program that helps you enjoy life more by getting ultimate power over alcohol. Project 90 helps high achievers regain their confidence, be more present with friends and family, get clear, reduce stress and anxiety, sleep better, increase focus and productivity, and feel a whole lot better. Project 90 does this by helping members quit alcohol for at least 90 days whilst providing 6 months of accountability and support. The program has an 87% success rate of members reaching at least 90 consecutive days alcohol-free on their first attempt. Members get a one-on-one accountability coach, a community of like-minded people to interact with, 100% confidentiality, and what's more, members tell us it's fun. Project 90 members are mostly over the age of 35, entrepreneurs, executives, top professionals, or retirees. If you're in your late 30s or 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s or older, and you consider yourself a high achiever and you're ready to upgrade your life by quitting alcohol for at least 90 days and maybe more, then you can have a free 20-minute exploratory call with one of Project 90's former clients, now coaches. If you'd like to book that call, you can go to jamesswanwick.com/schedule. That's jamesswanwick.com/schedule. Or if you're on your phone in the US right now, you can text the word Project 90 to the number 44222 and we'll email you the schedule link. That's texting the word Project 90 to the number 44222. Okay, let's get back to the show. What do you think was the difference in helping you achieve the breakthrough with your drinking now, doing this 90-day program that didn't work previously?
No, I think a couple of things. I think I was ready. I mean, I talked to Kevin multiple times. I did not have the physical cravings and urges that I'd had when I quit before. So I think it was a combination of me physically and mentally and everything else being so tired that when I gave it up, I didn't have some of those urges, which I normally had. I had a lot of physical cravings. And that would inevitably lead to me having my first glass of wine. So I think it was that. I think it was, like I said earlier, the structure. It provided more accountability. I think I needed just that extra, live, I guess, conversation via Zoom with the group, with Kevin on a weekly basis that just helped me kind of structure like, no, this is what I want to do. Here's how I think I want to approach it. And with their ideas and everything else, I was able to do it. But I do think I was ready. I was physically tired.
I often say there's a 5-point formula to the alcohol freedom formula to finally make the breakthrough. And that's accountability, a coach, community, skin in the game, as in investing, and trying to make it as easy as possible, and fun and easy. So did you feel in the 90-day program that you got accountability?
I did. I mean, I felt it absolutely with the weekly groups and the individual check-ins. Absolutely.
Did you feel like you got a coach and a methodology?
Yes, Kevin, Kevin provided kind of the structure, understood what I was probably going through, and helped with the various tools. He provided some books that I actually felt very useful in terms of supplementing kind of this path as you kind of realize like there's lots out there. So yes, I did feel that.
Community. Did you feel like you were part of a community?
I did. I mean, the Monday calls, the Monday evening calls with Kevin and everyone else, I did. I felt that, again, some people, when I first started, were just ending the 90 days. 2 or 3 were right in the middle, and then there was myself and Tim. And it helped provide a sense of community and that people were there for each other. Even when there were, some things did happen, people slipped, and, they were free to talk about that. And it was helpful for me because I know exactly where they were, and I've been there.
Skin in the game. I believe that when you pay, then you pay attention. And to join Project 90, you have to pay. Like, there's an investment to join it. It's a sizable investment for some people. How did you feel like that helped you to remain alcohol free?
Yes. I mean, there was skin in the game. Yeah. Listen, the $5,000 is a lot of money. But it's funny, I was to the point, I think I would have, I just needed something more. And I was looking at this like it couldn't help. It couldn't be any worse than it already is. And there isn't a free ride. And so it did help. I did have skin in the game. And yes, I'm okay with that. I'm 100% okay with that.
And then the last thing is it has to feel easy or easier, and that includes some fun. So did it feel fun and easy for you?
Yeah, I don't know if it was fun. I mean, I did enjoy meeting with Kevin and the people in the group. I don't think it was, I don't know, fun. That's an interesting word. Well,
easier. I mean, it was easier. Try to make it easy. So rather than relying on brute willpower and white knuckling,
I don't think I was guilted. I didn't feel negative. I didn't feel like, I'm Arne, I'm an alcoholic, I've been drinking for 25 years. No, I didn't feel like there wasn't I do think language has a lot. And I think one of the things that we've talked about in the group is language, and that, we don't say sobriety and we say we're alcohol free. And it's as funny as those little nuances are, I think they mean a lot. I mean, I think there was a much more positive energy with this than, and maybe that's where you say easy or more fun, because it's pretty serious. And so, yes, I do think from that standpoint, yes, it's more positive.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Arne. And I just want to thank you as well, particularly for being on the calls and supporting others. And part of the process for learning anything is to coach it. And you coached it by just showing up and being vulnerable and sharing what was going on. And I know that people who came after you have been inspired by that, and it's helped them move along as well. So I acknowledge you and thank you for that.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. So Arne from Chicago, 48 from Chicago?
Correct.
Yeah, well done. Congratulations. 99 days alcohol free, and we don't have to count from here, right? You just live the alcohol free lifestyle.
I'm living the alcohol free lifestyle. Yep.
Thanks for listening to the Alcohol Free Lifestyle podcast. I want to load you up with some free stuff right now. So if you want to go to jamesswanwick.com/guide, I will send you my Quit Alcohol Guide, which has helped 6-figure entrepreneurs and top professionals reduce or quit drinking. You can also text the word quit guide to the number 44222 if you're in the US, of course. It doesn't really work anywhere outside of the US, but if you're in the US on your mobile phone and you'd like that guide, text the word quit guide to the number 44222, or you can go to jamesswanwick.com/guide. If you'd like to schedule a free 15-minute call with one of my top coaches, just an exploratory call to see if or how we can help you, then you can go to jamesswanwick.com/schedule, or you can text the word Project 90 to the number 44222 if you're listening in the US on a mobile phone. That's jamesswanwick.com/schedule, or you can text the word Project 90, that's one word, Project 90, to the number 44222. Feel free to send me a direct message over on my Instagram account, which is @JamesSwanwick. You can also watch video episodes of this podcast and a series of other educational videos on my YouTube channel, which is James Swanwick 1, or you can direct message me on Facebook at James Swanwick Official. And finally, a request. Would you please now write a short review of the podcast inside of the Apple Podcast app on your phone or on iTunes on your desktop computer? Would you please give the show 5 stars and write a quick 1 or 2 sentence review? This will help the show get in front of even more listeners, potentially transforming someone's life. You can rate and review the show inside of your Apple Podcast app on your phone or over on iTunes on your desktop. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you next time.